Alrighty then. Hello there guys, Happy New Year and welcome to the first vlog of 2017. 2017, where the hell did that come from? Seems like only 5 minutes ago we were watching England do really badly in the World Cup and I was not celebrating my birthday in the summer again, and you know, 5 minutes ago people were packing their bikes up away for the winter season. Well, I refer to you guys in the UK, I'm obviously not talking about myself. But yeah, welcome to 2017, welcome to the new year. Welcome to all of those New Year's resolutions you're going to have broken by the middle of February. What do I have in store for 2017? What does 2017 hold for me? Well, if you watched my last video discussing 2016, you'll have heard me describe it as the transition year, where I stopped looking backwards over the years that have gone before me and I started looking forward to the opportunities that are directly in front of me. I plan to be returning to the UK in 2018, so there's going to be, 2017 is going to be my year of lasts. You know, the last time I'm going to do such and such in Saudi Arabia, the last time I'm going to go to such a place in Saudi Arabia, the last time I'm going to get to see this particular whoever, whatever, this religious festival, this Saudi landmark in the, you know, the year. It's the last time I'm going to do so many things in Saudi Arabia across various points of the year as I start planning for my return to the UK or wherever I end up. So 2017, I need to get my shit together and I need to start sorting and preparing for coming back and starting all over again. That's the whole reason I've been out here, guys. By the time I come back, I will have sold 3 years of my life for money, and this is the year where I have to start making those plans and I have to make it happen. But I've already bought myself a couple of Christmas presents, the first of which is something for the 848. I mentioned this on the reveal video that I absolutely loved it and the induction noise was absolutely gorgeous, but she does need just that little something else. And I was browsing eBay in the run up to Christmas and I came across an utterly gorgeous full titanium Leo Vince exhaust system with the carbon end cans, which was up for a bargain price, and I have taken great pleasure in purchasing that. I could have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew with that one, especially as I'm going to have to take it back to Saudi in my luggage. A full titanium exhaust system for a motorbike in luggage. Yeah, let's see how that one works, shall we? And I have also bought myself another GoPro. Now, I've already got two. I've got a Hero 3 Black and I've got a Hero 4 Black. But I've also got some power adapter cables that go into the Hero port on the back of them and plug into a USB power supply, which is how I've been doing all of my vlogs. Now, I've got two of those cables which work with the Hero 4s, but sadly they don't work with the Hero 3. So I bought myself a Hero 4, another Hero 4 Black on eBay, which means that I can start using two cameras. Now, having two cameras, filming in full HD, 60 frames a second, and being able to run them off of a power supply, a USB power bank, opens up a whole world of opportunities for me. I'll be able to bring you dual perspectives, which should open up quite a bit of fun. Now, for the purpose of this vlog, I'm using the Hero 3 and I've got it strapped at the back of my wrist. I did actually bring out my seat post pole mount, and I was going to mount it on the handlebar here and I was going to do it that way, but me being the fucking idiot that I am, I brought the post mount out, but I forgot to bring the adapters that allow me to kind of reorientate the camera to actually point it up at me. So hopefully you'll be able to see a lot more of this in the future, a bit of dual perspective vlogging. Let's try something different. If I know that I can use a GoPro for more than 45 minutes, because we all know that GoPro batteries are shit, I also have a gyro mount, little gimbal gyro that I will be very happy to use on the 675R and the 848 on the tail, and we'll be able to do some gyro stabilized footage as well. So when I'm out and I'm carving through the canyons and I'm leaning off the bike and I'm getting my knee down and all sorts of other shit that I pretend that I can do, you'll be able to come along for the ride. So I bought myself a couple of Christmas presents. I'm going to be back in the UK in February, but what does the rest of the year hold for me? Well, out here in Saudi, there's a couple of places that I want to take you guys along for the ride. You guys are all fairly well versed in my normal riding roads out here. There's like 4 or 5 really good riding roads that I go out to fairly regularly. This is my second favourite one. This is the road down to Maizan, and I'm now on my way back to the compound for a New Year's barbecue on New Year's Eve. But there is, about 2-hour ride away, there's a meteor crater about 3 kilometres wide called the Al-Waba crater, and I want to go there for 2 reasons. One, because it's practically on the doorstep and it looks really impressive, but also because I have an off-road motorbike, and who knows, but failing that, it'll still be pretty spectacular just to take the camera down and to show you guys another part of the world. There's also a place which I believe is called the Marble Palaces, which again is down south towards a place called Kamis, and that is apparently about a 3.5 hour bike ride away. So there's opportunities for me to go a little bit further afield on either bike, although realistically it's likely to be the Scrambler if it's more than 5 minutes away, because the 848 is bloody hard work after 5 minutes. But the 848, my god, she will sound good though. So there's a few little day trips I want to go out on, give you guys a flavour of Saudi. You know, that's what I started this channel to do, because let's be honest, 2017 is going to be my last full year in this country. So if I don't capture it this year, I am not going to get another opportunity to come back and capture it again. And then there's the biggie. The road trip of my life will be taking place in 2017, because I am going to ride this motorbike that I'm sat on here in Saudi Arabia back to the UK, and I've already formulated a rough route on how I'm going to do that, but I actually now need to start making those vague plans into concrete plans, and I am going to make that happen. Alright, this is my promise from me to you, the viewer. I am going to do this, and I'm going to make it happen. Alright, so I'm going to take the bike from here to Jeddah, and I'm going to get it looked at by the dealer in Jeddah. Then I'm going to take it up the Saudi coast to a place called Dubai, and then I'm going to take a ferry from Dubai across to a little place in Egypt called Sharm el Sheikh. And then from Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt, I'm going to ride it up into the northern coast of Egypt to either Alexandria or Port Said, I think it is. And then from there, and this is the sticking point, but if I can get round this bit, the rest of the journey is a piece of piss. I believe that I can get a ferry from Port Said on the northern coast of Africa to Athens, and then from Athens, from Greece, I'm then going to make my way through Eastern Europe, and I'm going to be stopping in Bologna. Okay, this bike was probably produced in Thailand, but for the sake of romance, let's just suggest I'm taking this bike home back to her birthplace in Bologna. I'm planning on spending a day in Bologna to go around the Ducati factory. Now, anybody from Ducati UK, if you're watching this, I would really appreciate your help with that. I'm then going to ride this bike through the Alps, and I'm going to stop off in a little place in Germany called Munich, where a certain Miss Red Renner and Phil Tonic live. And then we will carry on through Germany to a little place called the Nurburgring. And yes, on my way home from Saudi Arabia to the UK, I plan to stop off at the Nurburgring, and I intend to spend a day there having some laps. But how awesome will that be? A day in Bologna, swing by, see Red Renner and Phil Tonic, then the Nurburgring. And then from the Nurburgring, my plan is to go across to northern France to Caen, where I've got an uncle who's not an uncle, and the plan is that Caen is going to be the last stop on my journey in Europe before I head back to the UK. Hopefully to much fanfare and, you know, celebration. And then once the Scrambler's back in the UK, I've then got the 848 to enjoy until the end of the year, and then that will get packed up, that will get put in a container, and that will be shipped back to the UK along with a few other bits I expect. What have you guys got planned for 2017? What does 2017 hold for you? What do you want to achieve from 2017? Leave your comments in the box below. Let me know what you've got planned. Let me know what you'd like to do. Let me know if you've got any suggestions of things that I should do in 2017 that you'd like to see me do, and we'll go from there. If you want to be part of the journey, don't forget to subscribe. See how my 2017 is going to unfold, because that ride home is going to be absolutely epic. That really is going to be a once in a lifetime trip, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to sign off there, and I look forward to reading all your comments, guys. Masalama. And I just wanted to record this little video just to sign off on 2016 and say thank you. Without wanting to get too romantic about it, there we are, two blokes, two bikes, heading out for a day out in the mountains just for a bit of a play.